you can learn to paint like Michelangelo? Well, you can. We have old world art secrets to help you paint your masterpiece.
We'll see about that. 11 Alive Peachtree Morning is on right now.
Who says they don't make artists like they used to? Old world art is some of the best.
And the man you're about to meet says you can learn the techniques and secrets of the old masters. Chris D'Amizio is the man with the plan. Chris, now how do I say that correctly without getting myself in too much trouble?
It depends on which family member you talk to. Oh. I think it's supposed to be D'Amizio.
D'Amizio. Okay, we'll go with that. Now, you have some samples here of one of your students that started out with this one and then went to this. Can you talk a little bit about that?
Yes, he had done this at home, finished this at home, and then pretty much put up the paints, and after a year and a half of exercises, recently began this and finished it. It's
Before
and after.
This is after.
After.
Yes. You see that? This is
that's amazing. That's quite a transformation there.
Yeah. It really is.
So, all right, now you're going to get it. Let's get to painting here because we have.
All right, let me scoot. I'll take that.
All right.
While Chris steps in and shows us how this transformation at least begins.
Now, what are we trying to accomplish here on our easels?
Basically, what we're doing is we're making everything have 3 sides to it: a light side, a medium, and a dark.
Okay.
We're breaking up the sides into different values, different darknesses.
Okay.
And as
because
it goes
everything,
away,
as you were telling us, has to have a 3D look to it, and that's the way they do that.
Right.
Okay.
Basically, what you're doing is you're controlling a principle of color. So you'll just take the brush, and you start with the value or the color that you think it is, and you place it. And as it goes farther away, you get darker. It might be one color red that you're looking at, but for you to make the canvas look three-dimensional, you must change the color of the red and the value. So, ready to go, Carmen?
Yes, I think I am. Okay.
All right.
All right, so we start, let's see, should I continue there?
Right. And you basically have to keep the strokes rather small, somewhere around 1/4 of an inch to 1/2 an inch.
Oh,
yes.
Okay.
That's it.
Sorry.
What happens with color is it has different kind of personalities and characteristics. It can be very emotional, or the psychological baggage that can come with it. It can be sad, and it can have a happy feeling, and you're trying to control how much color, what type of color, different kind of mood or a feeling it can create. And that's all you're doing, is you're harnessing a tool that later on you can communicate your message with.
But how do you get someone to go from like the before and after that we saw? I know it takes a little bit of time.
There are drawings that you're going to have to do. There are certain drawings that you learn where to make the contrast, how light to go, how dark to go. There are specific places. A lot of art is basically a learned tool that you have to harness. And if you don't understand what to do, where, and why, you're just painting.
Now, how long will it take to get from the moose drawing to, I mean, before you feel like you're an accomplished artist?
This is a 1.5 years later, from the moose to the painting. And I believe that's the standard for most of the people in the class.
Do you have to have an innate talent to do this?
No, I think some of the best students I've ever had were, I don't know how to say it, other than not talented in the beginning. Their greatest talent was that they wanted to learn. They had the persistence and desire, and that was their gift.
Really? Just like that? So normally your courses go like in 8-week sessions or 12 weeks?
Yeah, they're 8 weeks, and then they basically go on forever. Once someone starts, they just
you kind of get addicted and hooked on it, huh?
It is enjoyable. I think the learning is enjoyable. Finally understanding what you're doing and why you're doing it is enjoyable. But I'm not going to say it's not frustrating at times, because it can be.
But that's what art's all about. It is about frustration sometimes. I mean, you know, it's a matter of expression.
Yeah, it is. It's a matter of you trying to tell the world how you feel, what you're trying to do, and the way you portray it by how much paint, the color of the paint, how strong the brush stroke is, how soft and gentle the stroke, you know, whether you can see the stroke, like a Vermeer.
Thank you, Picarmen.
Yes. She's right.
That's close enough. I want to show one more, and then this was from another student that you had.
No, this is a first painting. After the drawing exercise, this is what the apple should look like. But in all honesty, it can take months to...
It took me about 2.5 months to finish that.
I see. Well, Tom, that was pretty good. Pretty good. Okay, this is what they should look like. Okay. Well, if you'd like to try your hand-did painting, Tom is trying it, so I mean, I guess probably anyone could.
Oh, fine.
Chris
Thanks a
offers
lot.
classes for both adults and children. And go check out the 3rd Annual Student Art Show at DiDomizio's Old World Art Studio. For more information, you can call 770-435-8811. Chris, thank you so much for being with us. This is delightful.
Getting my apple done over
Yeah,
here. So.
there, yeah.